My name is Laura Pritchard. I am a missionary to Liberia, West Africa from West Michigan. And I am excited, inspired, and passionate about being a bridge between African Americans and West Africans. So join us in a conversation for Black History Month, literally trying to build that bridge and connect you to West Africa.
I'm Eric Michael Washington. I am professor of history and Africana studies at Calvin University. And my passion is to link African Americans or all Africans of the diaspora with the continent, especially Liberia.
So join us as we talk about the connection between Liberia and African Americans here in the United States. You are going to love this conversation and you're going to learn a lot, and we pray you'll be inspired to even go across the water with us. We'll see you Black History Month. And so for me, you talk about those connections that you sense. When I went to Liberia and I went to the Baptist church, I felt like I was in church with my grandmother.
Yeah.
From the singing to the praying to the position of the deacon board, to the way the mothers dressed, to the respect that the mothers and the deacons and the elders got, to the songs that they sang. I felt like I was in.
Yeah.
I said, in my grandmother's church, but it's just African flavored.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I felt.
Mm-hmm.
So you're right, that connection is there. And so not only did they brought it over here when they came, but then those folks who left here took pieces of here and pieces of their Africanness that they already had and brought it back home to Liberia. And that's why I love Liberia, for us to explore as African Americans. And that is why I'm there. And that is why we're going to have a conversation or conversations over this next month, so that folks can know historically, and because this is Black History Month,
Yes.
that there were African Americans who are notable, that we need, that are noteworthy, that we want to remember and recognize and honor. Folks like two of my favorites are Henry Highland Garnett, Presbyterian pastor, born into slavery, escaped slavery, and was a radical spokesman for abolition. And then my other favorite is Eliza George. That sister wanted to be a missionary to Africa and fought and prayed and fasted and came and served in Liberia. So those are two of my favorites that we'll talk about.
Yeah. Well, Lycaria is one of mine.
Yes.
And again, it's just, being a historian is great in the sense that I've been able to plant my feet on the ground where he was born in Virginia, and also be able to plant my feet on the ground when he returned back to the continent. So Lycaria is one of mine, and there are other people, but I can't even think about Emma Delaney, who was a early 20th century missionary. She was from Florida. She was educated at Spelman College. She spent time as a missionary in Malawi, returned to the States, then went back again to return to the field, and this time went to Liberia.
Wow.
So those are two of my favorites among others.
So we'll talk about those four, and we'll talk about even how this entity called the American Colonization Society, how they come to be, and for what reason, and who were the players in the American Colonization Society. What was the motivation for them? What was the motivation for Black folks to even want to go to a place that we now call Liberia? I think that's worth us knowing as we seek to build this connection and create awareness around the continent, and inviting folks to join us on this journey.
I'm excited about this.
I am too.